Thank you, everyone. And it's really nice to be here in Torquay. Had a good afternoon, been on the beach, had a look round, fantastic. And one of the good things about this whole process is actually it's given us a chance to get round the country. We've gone up to Scotland, we've been in Northern Ireland, we've been in Wales, we've been in the north of England, in my homelands of the West Midlands. We've been all around and we're moving southwards as we go. And the great advantage that that's given us is the opportunity to get to meet the members and, more important, hear different questions everywhere we've gone. You might imagine that after we've done a few of these, it just starts to get a bit boring, like the same old questions. Not at all. Every part of the country has got a different concern. UKIPers in each part of the country are independent. They're independent spirited and independent minded, and they are not a mass. You can't say a UKIPer is this or that. We're different because we're individuals. Now, why I believe that this party has a great future is because there is a cause that needs fighting for. And we're always at our best when we're fighting a cause. When we were fighting the European elections in 2014, which I actually feel like I still haven't slept after, but when we were fighting those, we had a cause. We rallied in, Nigel led us from the front, and we absolutely went at it, and we won a historic victory. And on that same night, we won council seats. I actually won my council seat on the same night, so I was absolutely gobsmacked, couldn't believe it. But it was fantastic. Then we went on, 2015 Westminster elections, yeah, okay, only one seat, but 4 million votes, you know, and we got a significant increase. And then the big one came, the referendum. Then we were at our best. We united behind a cause, we fought hard, and we fought hard for our country. And we won, and we won. So now, what now? What now is we have a new cause. The British people need a new voice, a fresh, exciting, dynamic voice, new ideas, not the same old tired rubbish and consensus politics, this great big surge towards the middle of the road. Ladies and gentlemen, if you stand in the middle of the road, you get run over. Let's look to be different. Let's look to be the party of the truth. The truth is, there's a £1.7 trillion national debt. The truth is that the parties who've run this country have run it into the ground, and they are frightened to deal with the real issues of the day. We are not afraid. We are at our best when we're fighting a cause, and this is a cause in the true national interest. We have to get this economy right. We have to say to the British people, not only will we free you from the EU, not only will we free you from overburdensome state regulation, but we will free you and future generations from debt. At the moment, we pay more in debt than we do for the education service. This country needs a fresh approach. It needs a voice of the people. We need to be able to say, on behalf of the people, don't waste our money on HS2. We don't want that vanity project. Don't cut back on the things we need. We need housing. We need the NHS to be properly run and properly financed. And we need to be able to take bold decisions in order to do this. And one of the things I'm going to put forward tonight, I'm going to discuss with you, is I have a means for us to raise money. We will abolish a tax. Together, we will abolish at least one tax. We will abolish the licence fee, because we will privatise the BBC. And the money that we raise from that privatisation, we'll put half of it towards the NHS to make sure that our people are free from the fear of illness, and the rest of it will go towards making sure we have an effective economy and we actually start paying back some of this debt so that our children and our grandchildren are not saddled with the mistakes that were made by the Labour and Conservative governments. It's time to be bold. It's time to look forward, bright and exciting ideas. Invest in high-speed broadband so we can have a 21st century economy. Look at different ways that this country can thrive. Get our manufacturing back. We need to make sure that we can produce and manufacture. The steel trade needs to be looked after, nurtured, protected and brought back. We need to be sure that as a nation, we are not at the whim of others. So ladies and gentlemen, during the course of tonight, I will do my best to persuade you that our future and our mission is one to take on a new challenge, to free our country from yet another great enemy, the enemy of crippling national debt, and together we have the guts to take that on. Thank you. It's been exciting. And I tell you something, in its fullest flowering, there is nothing more beautiful and exciting than freedom. And we've achieved a massive step towards freedom. Between us, we've achieved the greatest victory for democratic freedom seen in Europe since 1945. We have freed our country. Yes, we've got to force the establishment to do our will. Well, you know they will, because we will make them. The people will make them. So what next? Exciting times lie ahead. The opportunity for us is legendary. It's historic. This is unreal. I cannot believe. We must be excited. All of us, get that fire going again, because you know what? We're about to change our country forever. We're about to change democracy in this country. We're about to actually change the world. Because what we can do now, show an example to the rest of the world that when the people speak, they can change everything. This is the time where we challenge the orthodoxy that we've been told. You can't afford the NHS. We'll keep the NHS. You can't afford to make changes to education and give true social mobility. We'll make those changes and we'll make sure there's social mobility. You can't be radical. You've got to be the same as everyone else, otherwise you'll offend them. We'll be different because the people are ready for something different. They're ready for change. In 2015, we went forward with a manifesto that was safe and careful. I say to you that was one of the biggest wasted opportunities in British political history. Now we go forward with radical ideas, new ideas, change. The people are ready. The establishment is rocked to its foundations. And now is our time. We bring back manufacturing. We bring back true law and order. We bring back true defence. We bring back democracy. And the people will know that when there are issues that they aren't spoken for, UKIP will be there. All across this great country. We can make Britain the beacon of democratic freedom in the world. And this is our chance to do it. And I wake up every morning with a great big smile on my face because I know we can do it. I know I'm part of this movement with all of you, that in the next 12 months, 18 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, we will change the face of politics in this country and we will give the people of this country the real freedom that all of us in our hearts want. It's not just a word, it's not just a theory, it's real, it's true, and it's our historic mission, and together we're going to do this. Thank you.